Ahoy, ahoy, humanity! I come from the future. I traveled a long way on the Enterprise to tell you how much better your life can be if only you'd change the game to play for collective thriving. Because you see, it is the incentives that give the nature of the game. And this can be adversarial, like armies in a war, or cooperative, like bees in a beehive. And if I look at your history, I notice that all your games have been adversarial in nature. And with the advent of technology, this has made you a commodity for advertisers and food for the cannibalistic military-industrial complex. And if you want to step out, oh, no, 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 someone else will take your niche and keep you there. Because, you see, you are trapped in the claws of a fake god named Moloch, to whom your ancestors sacrificed their children, aka their future, for the hope of a cheap gain. And now, with the advent of technology, this is accelerating. So, here's how it works. If it has less calories, let's eat more. Oh, if the electricity is cheaper, let's use more. We can increase the GDP. Who cares if it's from fossil fuels, which are destroying the planet? And of course, politicians love to tell you those things because, you know, if it's a healthy economy, which is destroying the planet, the economy is what matters. So, you see, the genie, which is technology, you can ask it for absolutely anything. Unfortunately, your wisdom is moving so much slower than your technology. And now, with the advent of the artificial intelligence gods, they play your power game so much better than us, then they can engage you in this rat race forever. So if you really want to step out, if you really, really want to step out, here is what you have to do. You have to shift from the scarcity into the abundance paradigm. Stop from regarding your fellow humans and everything else as a commodity and see yourself as part of the circle of life. Yes, that's not a tumbler, that's not a dryer, it was the circle of life. And you can use artificial intelligence to help you tap into the imaginal and envision the incentives for volunteering, like here at South by, and for a much better life. So the Earthwise Center is developing a game which is helping you to do this transition. And it has a Moloch team, which is all about having, and it has a wisdom team, which is all about being, where you can actually co-create with your fellow gamers environments to exchange renewable energy and store it in a common pool resource, but also punish the free riders, because there will be always those who still like the Moloch incentives. And you have the Moloch coder, which, you know, is coding those incentives that the politicians use to fool you. And you have the wisdom coder, who is coding the incentives for a better life and is telling you how to shift your culture. Because if you want to really shift, you have to give up seeing yourself as disconnected from your fellow humans and rather tap into the wisdom of wholeness. So what would it take to change civilization? To tap in the wisdom of wholeness. Oh, no, no, no. The goddess of zero-sum games is distracting me. So I cannot think about that. So I have to reach out to the wizard of abundance. Because you see, scientists have discovered that biological cognition starts in the cell and it extends to the organism and outside to the ecosystem and the whole planet. So we have wisdom embedded in our being. But just as we are tapping into it, oh, the temptation goddess is blinding me with glitzy objects, which I don't need. So luckily, there is the voice of the insight wizard, which is telling me to listen to everything around and see everything. Because attention is a moral act. It goes aligned with intention, which drives the right action. And if we want wisdom, we need to give up our egos. You see, much ego rises from the Moloch game, like the marketing bullshitter which is fooling us with commercial. So we have to turn our eyes and ears to the wisdom speller, who is shedding light on the beauty of life around us. Because you see, the hack for obsoleting Moloch is in our own human potential. Join me for the sake of our future and play the Moloch game. Because we are the world. We are the children.